behind the scenes, then obviously that can influence the outcome of the game and can lead to large sums of money transferring hands. In rugby, that's much more difficult because we haven't got a situation where when a team is progressing, we don't have a penalty area as such, and therefore it's very difficult for people to actually, say, take a dive or fix something so that the referees can appear to be biased. You can get decisions within rugby where the referee might give a penalty in the centre of the field, but the impact is not one of necessarily a score against that team. So it's not that easy as it is in football to actually influence the referee in such a way that you could be involved in betting scam situations.
Squash Report.
Welcome back to the Alty and Sale Sports Show. Now it's time for the squash news. Top of the table clash last week between Bowdon and the Grove Park lived up to the billing. Bowdon stay unbeaten and top of the North West Counties Division 1 Squash League after beating previously unbeaten the Grove Park in front of a large crowd 3-2 at the Manchester Rugby Club. Both teams did not give a point away easily, and from the first match between Kai Hibbard and Chris Longman, which lasted over 1.5 hours, that gave you an idea of how the night was going to go. The first match, Hibbard finally won the match 3-2 after Longman had been in a match-winning position at 2-1 and 9-7 in the fourth game when he hit 2 shots too high and lost the fourth game 12-10. Hibbard went on to win the last match 11-8 to put the Grove Park 1 match in front. For the record, it was 11-3, 7-11, 8-11, 12-10 and 11-8 for Kai Hibbard. Bowdon then captain Nick Muddles levelled the match scores, beating Rob Williams 3-0, 11-4, 11-4, 11-6 to make the match scores 1 game each. Pete Pilson put Bowdon in front 2-1, powering past Alex Kuntz 3-0, 11-4, 12-10 and 11-1. I caught up then with Chris Longman, who gave his thoughts after his first game defeat to Kai Hibbard, and this is what Chris had to say.
Got Bowdon's Chris Longman. Chris, that was a 1 hour and a half squash match there. You must be a bit tired after that.
Yeah, I'm blowing now. To be fair, I thought he was blowing early, but after I won the third game and I got 2-1 up, I thought he was gone, but he came back really well, and in the end I was on the arse end of the rallies, really.
Each rally there was quite long. You both tried to get to the front, but you both get put to the back.
Yeah.
A lot of referees' decisions there, not plays, and at the end of the day, you say the best man won. Or it was one of those days when anyone of you could have won.
I think overall he played well. He played better than me. I think he deserved to win. I think another day it could have gone 11-8 in the fifth to me, or I could have won the fourth. But he played well, and he's a good player. And no,
I can't let you off the hook without asking you. You was 2-1 in front in the fourth game. You was 9-7.
Yeah.
And you just hit 2 balls too high, and they both went out.
Yeah, just completely lost my concentration. Thought I'd won. Yeah, he did well to dig in, and I thought I'd won by then, and he just carried on playing well and caused me to make errors.
Now Nick's gone on next match and won is 3-0, so it's 1-1 at the moment.
Yeah.
Glenn's just won his first 12-10 and Pete's I think 2-0 in front.
Yeah.
Do you think he might just squeeze this 3-2 or do you think it's going to go to the last match?
I think Pete should win. I think Glenn and Yawa is going to be a tough game. I think if Glenn can win that, it'll be a good win for Glenn. But I think it's going to go down to the number ones, which I think Adam's going to win.
Next up was the battle between Yawa Habas and Glenn Ragu. Ragu went into a 2-0 lead and seemed set to score his first win 3-0 over Yawa. But he seemed to lose concentration to allow Yawa Habas to win the next 3 games to make the scores 3-2 and the match scores 2-2. Yawa Habas won the match 10-12, 8-11, 11-6, 12-10 and 11-9. And the last game to settle the match was between the number ones. Adam Murrells gave Bowdon the win, beating Morgan Hibbard 3-0, 11-7, 11-6 and 13-11 to keep Bowdon top and still unbeaten. Straight after the match I spoke to Grove Park's Yawa Abbas and Bowdon's Adam Murrells after the final whistle to see what their views were in the match. But first, here's Yower.
A fair result. I think both teams played hard. I think there was some concentration lapses maybe on both teams, but I think at the end of the day they've got a strong team, and the battle was probably lower down the order, and we won 2 out of the 3. Unfortunately lost one of them, which in the end was critical.
2 different courts. Court 2, Bowdon won the 2 matches, and Court 1, they won 1 and lost the 2.
Yeah.
Any particular reason for that?
I don't think so. They are different courts, do play differently. Maybe if I'd thought about it, we could have used it to our advantage. But yeah, the court 2's quicker, and maybe our lads weren't as sharp as they could have been. I thought Robbie would have had a chance, and he ended up losing 3-0. But Nick's a great player at 5, so I think nothing really in that. I think it's just they are different courts. But on the night, the Bowdon guys obviously won 3 and we won 2, so they won the match.
Nearly Christmas, and it's unusual for 2 teams to stay on B until that long. Is that because the league's a bit weaker this year, or because the 2 teams are stronger?
Bowdon are definitely stronger. Turning Adam out at 1 every week makes a big difference. There are some weak teams. I think you could divide the league into probably 3 sections. There's the two of us at the top, maybe with a couple more teams, and there's a middle section, and there's probably 3 teams that are a bit adrift at the bottom. So I think overall it is a little bit weaker. But Bowdon are a very strong outfit all the way down.
Adam, congratulations there. You were the number 1, come on at last, and won it 3-0. Was it as difficult as it looked?
Yeah, no, it's always difficult playing Morgan. Here it is. We've been playing since we were like 10 or something, so we know each other really well. And now he's standing here making it awkward. But no, it's always been tough ever since we were little. So it's nice to play each other again now, because we don't see each other as much anymore. But it's good. It's always good playing Morgan. Always good.
Tonight, normally you say on a game like this, it's no team gives an inch, but tonight it was no team give a point, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was a tough match all night. Tough matches right from the start of the evening, and I don't know what time it is now, but it must be
just after 11.
Yeah, I think this is definitely our latest finish of the season. So it's great getting nights like this, and Grove pushed it really well here, and we had a massive crowd, probably like 50 people. So as you know, so it was just a really good atmosphere all around, and it's good we could give them some good squash.
And you was both unbeaten tonight. Now you're still unbeaten. Do you think you could go for the rest of the season without losing?
Possibly. Be a good achievement, because there are some good teams floating around and some really good players. So sometimes it just depends when you catch a team, because there's the National League, which takes away a few of the top players. So touch wood, a few of the best players will be missing when we play them. But then again, it's always good to get some good games. So we've got a chance. We'll keep going for it.
Just last one for you, because of the break, because of the World Championships in Manchester. Has that had a positive effect on the team since you come back?
Possibly. One of our players, Nick, the captain, so he's still recovering kind of from an Achilles injury. So any extra time for him is good, because he's getting fitter and fitter. So for most of us, I think it was just more of the same, but for Nick, definitely good to give him a bit of extra time, and he played really well tonight. I think that was, he's not played too many in the first division, but he looked really sharp, so hopefully that'll give him confidence.
Okay, Adam, thanks very much. Safe journey home.
Cheers.
That result now leaves the top of the table looking like this in the Division 1. Bowdon's played 10, won 10 on 193 points. The Grove Park in second place, played 10 and won 9, and they're on 168 points. This week sees Bowdon play at home against Wigan, with the Grove Park going to East Lancs. Our other local teams in the division, Broooklands lost to Fairways Lodge 18 points to 6, while the Northern continued their recent good run of form, beating as well 20 points to 5 to move up into 7th in the table. I also took the chance to ask Yowan Abbas, who was part of the Manchester team who organised the World Championships in Manchester, and what kind of events are like to be held in Manchester in 2014. And this is what Yowan had to say.
I can't leave you without asking you about your Nick Matthews performance a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, fantastic. My role at the event was through the City Council, and we were one of the major stakeholders in the event with UK Sport and England Squash, and all I've said all along, all I was trying to do was provide the right stage for these amazing sportsmen to do what they can do, and I think we did that at Manchester Central, and TV coverage was great. The numbers we're getting back from the BBC were really good. We had lots of viewers, over 400,000, so all positive, and it helps when you get a British winner, and we all know Nick up here in the Northwest, and he's a great lad, and I'm just hoping that he gets some recognition at Sports Personality of the Year as well.
You know, the crowd who turned up, was you surprised by them numbers?
The World Championships, no. We knew beforehand. We'd sold out the Saturday weeks before. We sold out the Sunday pretty quickly as well. It's 1,350 both those days. I was pleased with the Thursday night numbers and the Friday, which was 85%, 95% sold out. So surprised, but no, not surprised. I would say just kind of pleased and vindicated, because we took a risk with the event, and I think it paid off.
Anything happening in Manchester next year on the world event for squash?
Yeah, we've got the Nationals in February with the Masters events as well, and then we've got hopefully we'll have, fingers crossed, we'll have a PSA World Series event in September, October next year.
Losing on the Olympic bid,
yeah,
bit of a blow, but it's the Commonwealth next year. Do you think that might be the perfect antilope for it?
I think squash is in every multi-sport games in the world, so the Pan American Games, the African Games, the Asian Games, except for the Olympics, so it was a bit of blow not to get in again. I think it'll be interesting next year, the Commonwealth Games, we'll have a great event. Glasgow will put on a great event. We've done a lot of work with them for my job with Manchester, so I think it will be a good show, and it'll be a good battle with Nick and James probably again.
You're listening to the Alty and Sale Sports Show.
Coming up next, is Timperley men's hockey team still unbeaten in the Hockey League? Find out straight after these adverts.
Looking for a local friendly restaurant for your meal this Christmas? The Little Italy in Timperley has menus to suit all budgets, ideal for your group or small office Christmas party. Weekly specials and a Christmas menu are now available. All meals are homemade, and we are now open lunchtimes. Our early bird menu includes a starter, main course, dessert and a glass of wine for $17.95. Available Monday to Thursday 6 till 8, Friday 6 till 7 and Sunday 5 to 7 p.m. Sunday traditional roast beef dinner is also available 12 to 2 at $6.95. We're now taking New Year's Eve bookings, 4 courses and a glass of champagne for only $39.95. To book a table for your night out, call 0161 980 5987. Happy Christmas from everyone at the Little Italy. Would you like to decrease your golf handicap? The ideal Christmas present for all golfers, from beginners to experienced, with Northenden Golf Club head professional Alex Matteson. Golf lesson packages, the ideal Christmas present. Available now. Telephone Alex on 0161 945 3386 or visit the Northenden Golf Club website at www.northendengolfclub.com. Golf lessons with Alex, the perfect Christmas present.
Are you tired, stressed, can't sleep, overworked, depressed, suffer with high blood pressure or cholesterol? Energetics Magnetic Jewellery offers jewellery that can help the blood flow, therefore help to boost your immune system. It helps protect and can relieve pain and benefit those with ill health. It can also speed the healing process of fractures, broken bones and aching joints and muscles. Still interested? Offers now on. Buy one, get one half price. Text now 07950 031 359 or visit our website www.marysmagnets.co.uk.
Having a party? Why not hold your celebration at Timperley Sports Club? Having a birthday, wedding or anniversary? We can cater for up to 100 guests with a late bar by agreement. Our function room is available for corporate, business presentations and sports days. Included is the use of our sports outfield and floodlit five-a-side pitches. Contact Simon or Jane at Timperley Sports Club on 0161 980 4397. Celebrate your party at Timperley Sports Club.
Contact us to advertise your business here on this podcast.
To get your advert produced and broadcast on the weekly show, starting rates from as little as £25 a week. Contact Kevin on 079 736 784 25.
Contact the show by email